Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's beautiful, beautiful little stream. Today, we are going to continue our great journey. I don't know how long today's stream will be because yesterday I had to work so late, and I got home so late, and today I got home a little late. I'm not home like super late today, but I don't think today will be like a long stream. I want to complete at least 1 or 2 nodes today. That is one of the goals, is to complete 1 of the 2 nodes today. Probably 3 and 4. Because I know this is long. Maybe 3 if it's not like super
Big
long.
place.
Pretty sure it's long.
This place has walls and a roof.
Siema, Doctor. Where have you been?
Go, the walls and a
You're
roof,
not
that's what you lost by?
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6.
I don't know how to help someone like that. Oh.
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6.
Orc.
Hello,
If I see you,
I'm
okay, I was
Hayes.
about to say, if I see
don't
you
really-
again, I'm gonna go crazy.
Howdy, Doctor. Name's Beanstalk.
Beans.
Starting the day out.
Miss Beanstalk. Refresh? I don't know. I'll take a DPS. Refresh? Take slow. We'll take DPS again. Hey, a shift. You know, do DP get DP recovery, DP recovery. Have DPS. We got our 1 free pull. Yeah, it's just 1 free pull. Let's try it. 1 free pull, please. Not good, guys. Reporting in. Bad pull.
Hi, I'm Spot from Operation.
But it's 1 more pull. You know. It was never going to be a lot. And I get that. Sure. Cheap. Mission. Boom. Collect. Nothing. Store. Certificates. Exchange. How many did I need? 120. You're asking for a lot now. I can't abide by that rule. We'll buy 1 more of these just because I know I need them. I own 19. I'm looking for something I don't own a lot of. What do I not own a lot of? A lot of these say 19. This is 18. 32? What? 60. Okay, that one's lowish. 9. 24. 3. Okay. 1. 9. 4. Fine. There. I got a bunch of stuff. I don't think I'm ever gonna get here. I'm never gonna get these. I would love to get this, but 120 is a lot to ask for, and we're not even. We're halfway, I guess. Like, how many pulls did it take to get that halfway? And I still need to do freaking weighing. Oh wait, can I actually? Oh yeah. Yesterday I couldn't get it, but today I can. I'll do 1. I'll do 1 to see if we get lucky. We'll do 2 actually. 3. The game says 3. Also, it doesn't really matter. Wait, did I put auto?
Team, check your gear before departing.
I got a little worried that I didn't put auto there.
No
Because I actually have to gonna play the game. In a little bit, I'm gonna have to play the game one way or another. But the point is,
Vermin.
usually you
I
don't
can
have to
see
think
their
about
souls. They're mine to reap.
it. Souls are not yours to read. Souls are mine to read and devour. But only on weekends.
You're not getting away.
Come on.
Only on the weekend. Not on Tuesdays.
Orchid, ready to move.
Kind of. I don't know what to do. Like, this
I
is
can
such a
see their
weird
souls.
mission.
They're mine to reap.
Good. A little
Probably play this better. Also, I'll level up Cook's stronger now. ability stronger. Just a lot of things about Hook is better, and Hook is here.
Leave it to us.
Yeah, look how much faster things go. Also, Fang's become a little bit like I know gave Fang like 5 levels, so Fang's a little bit
Everyone,
stronger.
follow
Still not
me.
strong enough. He will die. She'll die. It'll die. That Fang thing will die.
Understood. I care not for valueless
There
ones.
goes Fang. But also, I recently learned something that kind of shocked me. You guys can tell me your opinion of this. Did you know people like
Even the dead.
you know
can't
how
save
trading
you.
like trading cards people grade by like whatever the hell they're called,
It'd be a waste to leave all
CGC,
that good stuff here.
PSA,
The enemy
other
doesn't need it
and
anyway,
other
right?
and the other one. I know, good description. I'm a professional. But like they like
Welcome
grade
home,
cards and
Doctor.
tell you like the quality of your cards. And I really sat there thinking about it. When someone told me, you know, you can get video games graded, and I went like, what? Why would you ever get a video game graded? What does it even mean to grade a video game? And then, you know, I did a couple searches. It is a thing. Unopened video games can be graded. Why did you buy the video game? Like, I'll get behind trading cards. Like, sure, they're you either play with them or you like the visual. Okay, I get that POV. I already don't get that, like grading those. But you're telling me people get video games graded? Why? Why is that even a thing? So look at my copy of Halo 3. It was graded 9.8. You want to go play Halo 3, dude? Oh, sorry, my game is in its graded case. I can't get it out. But dude, don't you want to play the game? It's like, I can't. I have it graded. I don't. Maybe I'm crazy. You guys can tell me if I'm crazy. But I think it's silly. But I gotta go get my ass kicked by this mission anyways, so who am I to say it's crazy? Because I myself am insane. So do I really have a right? Have I ever had a right? It's just one of those things that got me today that I learned. It made me start thinking. Alright, we got this mission. Chen is a lot stronger now. To be honest. I did get more Wang. I did get another Wang from my free pull yesterday. So he's got a little more attack now. Is it enough? Not by any degree. Especially I'm not able to promote him yet. He's a weak Wang. He's a very weak Wang. 2 days before the day of the full moon, hour of Chen. Chen, you have your own hour? What are you sighing for? Does your tooth hurt? It's my head. That hurts. If you have too much time on your hands, go count the cabbage stock for winter. Hey. Are you going or not? Going where? When the sun hasn't even climbed above the rooftops. Can't play the fool with me. The city is almost empty. Why do you stay? Almost means it's not totally empty. Travelers, soldiers on duty. They need to eat, don't they? This is a business genius. Besides, we have someone right here in the restaurant. She doesn't count. If you don't go now, you're going to end up... There's nothing I can do when the school regulators hear of her visit to this place. I put the foul beast on the grill, and there are another 4 to 5 dishes still to be served. There is no rush. Oh, you're just... Stop worrying so much. First thing in the morning, go open the door. If you really have too much time on your hands, it's business as usual for breakfast hour. You're bold as a boulder. You know that? What else can I say? If you're sleepy, go to bed. If you're hungry, eat something. Who knows when someone might suddenly miss a certain taste? A customer could show up at any moment. See? A customer just showed up. Take a seat. Take a seat you like. Only the breakfast menu is available right now. Hey, what's up? Oh, it's you. Oh, what are you doing here? I'm not sure what you're asking. I run this place. What else would I be doing here? Lollygagging? You people. And just keep getting more and more ridiculous. Why the rudeness? Insulting the chef before you even had a single bite. Keep this up and I'll kick you out. Even my patience has its limit. Yeah. The frosty individual walks into the restaurant and sits down at the table beside you. What flavors does Savior at you's savor? All of them, of course. From sweet to sour to salty to spicy. And to get the smell of fire and smoke all over yourselves. Do you like this? Of course. Can't be a good cook if you don't like to cook. I can't speak to anything else, but I'm pretty confident in my cooking. I could make a couple of dishes for you on the house. One has to taste different flavors in life. Isn't it a waste to be obsessed with a single flavor? But I guess I can't really use these words to persuade you. They say, he who tells others to forgive and forget will be struck by lightning. Besides, I guess the bad blood between you is pretty thick. I understand how you feel, really. You have every reason to hate Yan. Hate humanity. Hate it. I suppose it's not out of the question for the hatred to last 1,000 years. But if you keep hating and hating, with nothing to do but let the hate destroy you, is it really worth it? Maybe. You never know. You remind me of my brother. Come to think of it, you're not afraid of me at all. Why should I be? Beggars, mandrids, even the gods in the heavens and the farmounts of legend. They're all customers when they walk into this restaurant. You're different from the others. You're unusual, even among your kind. Whoa! Tone down the racism over here. You don't look concerned at all, even when your life is on the line. I guess I've got used to living in fear. It's been this way for a century. Your timing isn't great, I have to say. You really should have a treat if you had come when the ingredients were still fresh in the kitchen. Sometimes all it takes to change your mood is a nice hot meal. Maybe the things that seemed impossible will be solved themselves. The buns are ready, chef. But your breakfast sign is gone. Did Blaze? There's actually a customer at this hour? A candle holder. All alone. Far too arrogant. You are. Feeble, ignorant, juvenile. You and these ants. Her sword is already raised before she has finished her sentence. Stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. We need to calm down, everyone. Ralph? Like the falling of the judge's gavel, the crack of thunder in winter. It is supposed to be a dining table, but it feels like a court of law. All is silent. The dining table is no place for sword and bloodshed. Pick up your chopsticks if you're here to eat. Don't let good food go to waste. And if you're not here to eat, you ought to get out. It's parts. Protect the humans of the Sioux regulator. How ironic. We don't need you to tell us how to live our lives. On the other hand, I would suggest that you eat something. Hunger tends to make one grumpy. She's the cutest of the siblings. I just gotta say it. The woman quietly pushes a steaming plate of buns in front of Ya. Enjoy while it's hot. Ya looks coldly at the buns in front of her before turning to leave. You're going? The Shangha Zalong's words were truth mixed with falsehoods. But I will get my hands on what she promised to deliver me. As for you, I've met many of its incarnations, but none who answer my questions straightforward. What use is there for you people? Oh, didn't we just talk about this? I will not say that an eye for an eye is unreasonable, but you should watch your step, in case someone has dug a pit for you. Ridiculous. Does she speak of the proxies? The Shan Zahang herself? Or the steaming plate of buns in front of her? Well, good thing you showed up, John. It doesn't seem like she's here for any particular reason. Looks like she's been tricked by someone. Whether I'm here or not does not make much of a difference. It's not us that she's after. What is it? I just feel like she must have led a hard life. A road of hardship that only leads to even greater hardship. Never mind. Does my second oldest sister have business here in Baizo? I have an appointment to keep. An appointment? How about you sit down and enjoy a meal if you're not in a hurry? I'm afraid it might be a little hard to sit down and enjoy anything, considering the burning smell coming from the kitchen. Oh no! My roasted flaubies! Stop. The sound of Halloween seeds strike the ground, ringing clear through the faint morning autumn wind. Yeah, she is an NPC jail, and I'm gonna be I actually, this is the first time I've met her, so I can't really say anything, but I think she's the prettiest of the siblings. up for debate, but I would argue. The slender woman in front of her has a nervous expression on her face, seemingly trying to hide her timidity at all cost. A visitor. When there is a general evacuation order throughout Baizo. Who are you? What business do you have with the Sky Mirror Pavilion? I didn't mean to disturb you. Do you work here? You must have seen the strange soldiers all over the city. They seem to have originated here. Could you please tell me exactly what happened? The pavilion does not need an outsider meddling in its affairs. Besides, your identity is unknown, and you have trespassed into this place armed. The Magistrate of Water for the Sky Mirror Pavilion, I cannot allow you to enter, whether it is for the safety of the pavilion's archives or for your own safety. What? Turn back. Magistrate of Water? What kind of position is that? The Sky Mirror Pavilion is the first library of Yan. The Magistrate of Water is responsible for preventing fires. What are you doing in the Sky Mirror Pavilion? If you don't even know this. Wait, are you telling me that you're the one who was supposed to protect the archives? Dude, you're like the firefighter. What were you doing? Not fighting a fire, that's what I'll say. I thought a modern library wouldn't need a specific person to prevent fires anymore. Indeed. You're right. Smart girl. Now get out. I'm sorry. I mean no offense. But I happen to know someone who used to work for the Baizo's library. Who? What's your relation? That's not important. It was many years ago. The aloof woman takes a step forward, lifting her lantern to look closely at Chen's face. Dude, are you related? Wait. Come on, right? Like, they're related. Alright, because look, she's got the dragon tail. I can see the little furrows at the bottom. And I know Chen... I don't know if she has a tail, but I know she's a dragon. I think she does have a tail. Chen instinctively takes a step back. Enough. Nothing you say will matter. Leave if you have no business here. You'll regret it when the gate closes. But you're the only one here. Are you sure you'll be fine? That's none of your business. Why do you poke your nose into it? Honestly, I came here to clear out these monsters. But when I saw this library, I felt like I've seen it in a dream. Like someone intentionally guided me here. A dream? Is that the best excuse you can come up with? I don't think it's an excuse. Chen probably didn't even know this library existed. Well, maybe she did. I don't know. It's not an excuse. Besides, I used to be a cop. I'm familiar with security work. Please trust me. Let me participate in the investigation. You're really a police? Chen shows her ID. You're from Lugman. Chen? Who Chen? What? Chen Hu Chen, what are you doing here? Huh? Don't think a piece of paper grants you free passage. I, Chen Chao, Chen, am the last of the Chens. Have you come to mock the House of Chen? I'll never understand the Imperial family's hobbies. That means you're still playing dumb? Don't you even know who your parents are? Your family never cared about the husband's side of the family when Princess Yanjing remarried, only to ruin the career of the entire Chen family when she died. Why did my cousin do wrong? How could he possibly refuse? Maybe you don't believe me. I can hardly believe it myself, but no one ever told me so much about my family like that. I thought I was the only one. You didn't know? Then why have you come to the Sky Mirror Pavilion? They stare at each other, wordless, as though looking into a blurry mirrors. I told you, they look very similar. I'm sorry. Enough. Leave. A few nice words, that's all. You were willing to say them, and I appreciate it. Let's leave it at that. I gave up asking more questions a long time ago. Thunder and rain are both gifts from heaven. I should be grateful I have a job. I'm confused what happened now. Again? What? Didn't they disappear? Oh no, the books! I'll take you inside. It's faster that way. Excuse me. Stop, such wait, what? Stop it, you insolent child! Got kidnapped. Beneath the tall dome, densely packed bookshelves extend as far as the eye can see, reflecting in the floor like a massive, consistently expanding WQ board. What? Ink-colored, script geist wander and miss them, scattered like WQ stones. This is not good. The monsters here are much stronger than the ones I encountered at the gate. It's like they came flowing out of the shelves. What are they? Not shelves, pages. Can't tell you. Pages? Get back. Hey, don't grab me. Fine. I suppose your intentions are righteous. You prick. I guess it's better to be careful, right? But, like... What do you think, Candleholder Zhao? Is the news timely enough for you? Going straight for the source of the Geist trouble, even the Su Regulator people haven't been able to react yet. Do you believe me now? Shut up and give it back. The sound of metal clinking against metal. Sparks fly as blades clash. Moi clenches her teeth as the soreness spreads to her hand, to the rest of her arm. You blockhead. Gotten stronger in the span of just a few days, haven't you? What do you want? Shanhazong Bandit? And don't tell me you haven't noticed something not right with the Su Regulator. What about this doll? What did you steal? It belongs to a proxy. Just like the book of Kung Fu. I believe it has something to do with the varnished proxy. As for it, would you have cooperated and come to the Sky Pavilion? Hardhead as you are, if I didn't... What? Out of the way. He pushes so hard that it sends the doll in Mo Yi's arms flying. Oh no! You won't. Blades cross again in the blink of an eye, the force sending both of them recoiling. The blades vibrate and hum. Look out! Are you guys... Are you guys working together or not? The bookshelf collapses towards Moyi, and the shockwave forcing her back. You got your ass kicked by a bookshelf. The shockwave of a bookshelf falling. Can I get a reference of this bookshelf? How did that type of bookshelf even fall? Stop! Stop! Who are they? You're swinging swords at each other when there are still monsters around, and you toppled an entire shelf of books. Get out! Out! Get out! Wait, be careful! Wait, be careful! It is unclear who moved first. The balance is broken, the chaos breaks out. Moyi turns towards the charging Magistrate of Water, angling her waist to point her swords towards her foe's shoulder. Zoli swing misses Moyi by inches, cutting the red rope tied to the wooden lock. Stand back! Chen has no time to pull Chen back. Almost instinctively, she draws Chen Zhao and barely parries an attack, without even seeing who made it. Sparks fly amidst the poorly lit bookshelves, accompanied by the piercing sound of crashing metal. Huh? Moyi grabs Chen Chao by the collar and pulls her away from the scuffle. Chen steps forward, her blade leading the way. Zhao Li stands his ground. Stop! Stop, 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 stop. The girl holds up the petite form of the Magistrate of Water and turns her blade around. No, the token. You, give the wooden lock back. Stop. I need water. Oh my god. I feel like that weird phlegm that, like, builds up. Enough water will clean it. Stop. All of you. Don't hurt the innocent. Don't hurt the innocent. You're Lord Wei's niece. Why is the token in your hands, Miss Chen? This is important to the Sioux regulators. You must return at once. Lower your weapon. What a mess. Oh. Okay, that wasn't as long as I thought it'd be. Maybe we can get through 3 today.
Stay focused. Look straight ahead. Good scenery here, Doctor.
I didn't read what he does. This may be bad, guys. Dude, you get energy so slow.
In position.
Suppression by force isn't an option on this field.
Give me my money!
Counting on you again today, little apple.
Bitch, better have my money!
You have been drawn into my plans.
No shit. I don't like that you get hit by that.
I won't be afraid.
Everyone, follow me.
Oh, I see how this works.
Why must you insist on struggling?
Wait, why can't I put these two next to each other? Shit. Sorry, I was getting distracted by trying to figure out his ability.
Grant us the chance
His ability
to
still
return.
confuses me to this moment. Do all of them have to be like next to each other? Is that the concept?
The battle has begun. Be careful, everyone.
Person count. Oh.
In position.
The enemy. I have to get serious now.
observe the entirety of the board. There is no one point that decides victory.
If I put crits right here,
戦っ
right?
てる時は眠らないんだから
Thrust.
狙って
Warmongering as ever. Even now, you
Oh,
have
it destroyed
learned
them.
nothing.
Ew.
ここにいたのね
So this is a battlefield.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Thrust.
Okay. I'm starting to get his ability.
Fight for yourself.
So if I put this here and this guy steps on it, they both get hit. Yeah. Hey. Guys, it takes me a second to learn
Rise
something.
into mountains.
I will get it
Everyone,
eventually.
Follow me.
Understood.
Whew, don't gather around me, guys.
Oh, but when an enemy's on it, it doesn't. So I have to do a pre-enemy.
Thrust. Freeze.
Yes? How do you like this scent?
Okay.
Rise into mountains.
Boom. And that guy probably won't survive, right?
Everyone, follow me.
You know what I could do? I just thought
The
about
land
this.
is as my friend.
So now this guy steps on it and it blows up on him?
I have to get serious now.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how all this works.
Down you go.
Kind of interesting. I'm learning Wang's ability, like Wang's at least first ability, right?
Rise into mountains.
She, cold winds, care not for whom they chill.
Why must you insist on...
Cold winds care not for whom they chill.
Okay. Stuart may not survive, guys. I won't lie to you. Like, I love Stuart, but I don't think he's making it.
Down you go.
I have a bad feeling for our pal Stuart.
Whew, I have to get serious now.
Why must you insist on struggling?
Sheik, ice and snow know not mercy. Yes?
But I'm also like
let
trying a
fragrance
bunch of
revive
different
your
stuff
life.
right now.
Down you go.
She beholds the power the mountains pledge to
You're
me.
done, buddy.
Warmongering as ever. Even now, you have learned nothing.
Mission accomplished.
Ooh. Oh, you E2 your Chen already? Nice. I E1 my Chen. But not even close to E2. And let alone, I don't even have enough to E1 our boy, Wang. Miss Chen, return the item. Let her go. Return the lock. I'm sure we can talk about this calmly, like reasonable people. I could hear you all the way from upstairs. I thought it was the Geist at work again. I didn't expect to see 3-person sparring session. Oh. Mr. Lang? I hope You're faring well, Lord Zhao. Lord Zhao? I've heard of the name on Rhodes Island. I must admit, I was at my wit's end about how to resolve the trouble here. My mind can be at ease now that the Sioux regulator has sent you to deal with it. Well, do I misunderstand? The supervisor has her plans. There is no need to worry. I will offer what assistance I can. Is it under the supervisor's instruction that you are arresting this young lady? She is Mo Yi, a member of the Shahazong. She had been causing trouble at Mengsha town a few days ago, and now she has appeared in Baizo, colluding with the Geist troubles. This is highly suspicious and calls for a thorough investigation. How ungrateful of you, candle holder Zhao. The Shang Hazong cautiously backs off while holding Chen Chao Chen hostage. The city is under martial law. I should commend Miss Mo for her boldness. If you are only here to cause trouble. You seem duller than this candle holder is, but I didn't expect you to be a reasonable one. Care to persuade Lord Zhao to listen to me before drawing his sword for once? My station is insignificant. My word carries little weight. I can only ask you to release my colleague. To travel across the land and delve deeply into law of nature, the original creed of the Shanghazlang 1,000 years ago. I doubt it is your intention to harm an innocent. How do you... what? How do you know so much? I have so many questions. Mr. Lang? How do you know that? Yu Yi falls silent for a moment, then sheaths her sword and gives the Magistrate of Water a gentle push. You're free! I don't know how much it's gonna help. Are you alright? I'm fine. Diux, new transcriber. If I recall that sword, you must be Miss Chen. It is surprising that you would have returned to Baizo at a time like this. You're Lang Zhao Zun, advisor of Yemen. Yumen? I've seen you with Wei Yan. You are too humble to say that your station is insignificant. I've left the position and I'm merely a humble transcriber now. Perhaps you have not yet heard of the news, since you have been traveling. Eyes lock upon the wooden lock in Zhao Li hands. No sudden moves. The token is one thing, but the lock was mine to begin with. And what of it? You dare speak your intentions, and I'll devise what to do with this lock. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Why did the old Tinsha allow you to come to Baizo? She said that war is coming to the city, and some people will inevitably try to take advantage of the chaos. That young candleholder will likely run into trouble. So she took Deputy Minister Lin and Mr. Yoon, so she wanted you to have help. Deal with anyone who tries to obstruct the boy, as best you can. Do you think I wanted to help you, blockhead? And what of the lock? Still keeping secrets. It belongs to my late mother. Freezes. Like, oh. Oh! I stole yeah. Think about how awkward you are. You've stolen her mother, the only thing she has of her mother. You call yourself a hero. I've let go of the hostage, and you have my mother's heirloom. What more do you want? You'll still have to come with me to the Sioux regulators to explain the previous incident. Cause no more trouble, and I assure you the lock will be returned to you without a scratch once it's all settled. You just want to hold me hostage with you, don't you? Like I said, the Sioux regulator. Good youths. Now what we've solved our misunderstandings, why don't we call a truce and clear up what's going on here? 2 days before the full moon, hour of woo. Woo? You have been in the Sky Mirror Pavilion for some time, Mr. Lang. Do you know what these soldier operations are? I do believe Lord Zhao is in a better position to explain it. They are Geist. The Sioux regulator has discovered that some Farmounts are able to animate the inanimate things, be it drawings, objects, or text. The Geists that have appeared in Baizo may be based on the Yan armies during the Great Hunt depicted in the history books in the Sky Mirror Pavilion's collection. Their appearance likely has something to do with the events of the Tomb of Su, but it's unclear why they seem to flicker in and out of existence. Yo, it's good. How's it going? It's going great. We're back in the story. 1,000 autumns. 1,000 of them. It's because it's 1,000 years, I'm gonna guess. It's the breathing of the Faumont. The Faumonts. Breathing is what gives life. The increasing frequency of Geist appearance is a sign that it is waking up from its dream. How do you know? I told you. You people are way behind the Fairmount knowledge. Vermont? Oh, you're new to Arknights? Arknights is fun. I'm not gonna lie. Then why did the Script Geist originally come from the Sky Mirror Pavilion? I'm not well versed in Vermontology, but I have a hypothesis concerning the Sky Mirror Pavilion. Mr. Lang, watch your words. Still clinging to your stupid rules? Do you have any idea what the situation is? It's not my intention. Oh my god, why is my voice like just so screwed? It's not my intention to poke my nose into the Sioux regulator's secrets. But this is an emergency, and we need to share information. This place holds the only thing that vanished, the varnished proxy left behind, a writing knife. A writing knife? Could it be the top floor of the Sky Pavilion, which has always been sealed shut? It's very special. After the death of the proxy, everything that she owned, everything that she had poured her heart and soul into disappeared with her. But this writing knife remains. If the Geist in the city come from words, it is very likely that they have something to do with the knife. It all makes sense now. What do you mean? A while ago, the Ministry of War sent people to search the Sky Mirror Pavilion a few days ago. But the Skymere Pavilion is under the jurisdiction of the Minister of Rights. Mr. Lang has submitted several complaints to the Department of Discipline and Supervisions. They finally laid off the search these couple of days. The Minister of War. Harlow Battalion soldiers tried to stop me in the main street just now. Could it be the Grand Commandment's doing? Why didn't you say anything about the Patrol Battalion soldiers following closely behind the candle holder from the Sioux regulator? Hey. Come on. It's just a guess. I never said anything about the Sioux regulators being in league with the Grand Commandment and some kind of underhanded deal. Is this the only... No, I play a lot of games. But Arknights... I play a lot of games, but they're all like story-based games. I'm a story-based player. You know? The Sioux regulator does not indulge in the faction policies. Bureaucrats who don't engage in faction policies would be a first for the Bizo Court. I'll clear it up when I report back to the supervisor. And don't get so worked up over a mere guess. What does the Minister of War want? What does the Minister of War want with a writing knife? What use does it have, other than it's associated with the Scriptgeist? A writing knife is a tool used to erase characters scribed on bamboo slips. But I know nothing about what the powers of the Proxy's knife possess. Do you? Don't you? You do, don't you, Lord Zoe? Go on. The Proxy assisted Yan with compiling the nation's history. Her powers were unusual. The scrolls in the Sioux regulator's records. With her pen, she fathoms the laws of heaven and human affairs. With her knife, she has the power to erase and rewrite history. Apparently, her writing knife can erase things that cannot and must not be hastily touched. The name of a person, or their very existence, even the existence of an entire segment of history. You have got to be kidding me. How can history be altered so easily? What does altering history involve? Does it change people's memories, or does a single word erase someone's existence? The power of the Farnamonts are far beyond our comprehension. We cannot interrupt this through the lens of normal logic. According to the Sioux regulator research, however, the writing knife has been used for such purposes in the past. So, it seems you don't have much knowledge either. However, the one who seeks the writing knife, the one with ulterior motive, must know how to use it. What? Drat, what do we do then? Do we stop people with ulterior motives from getting their hands on the knife? Or do we use it to stop the Geist in the city? As far as I know, the writing knife was sealed away in the top of the Skymere Pavilion many years ago, and the Sioux regulators placed strong wards on it. 2 keys are needed to unseal it. The supervisor and the 4th proxy each hold one. The seal can only be broken if both are present. Or maybe we can use the thing you took from the Garden of Geiscrips. Give it a try. Absolutely not. We know little of the true powers of the writing knife, and even less about this object from the Garden of Gretoscurates. Ritter skewards. We can't act rash. Not this. Not that. Guess we'll have to wait for the Sioux regulator to wake up and go down with the rest of Baizo. Miss Chen has been quiet. What is on your mind? What is on your mind, Chen Hu-cha? Mr. Lang, what did you mean when you said the one with ulterior motives? Forgive me if I am wrong, but you are here for private matters at Lord Wei's behest. Are you not, Miss Chen? Where is Lord Wei? He's missing. Missing? But there are a few who could possibly overcome Lord Wei in combat. In that case, you have entered the city because you suspect that Lord Wei is already here. Impossible. He would have been accused of attempting a coup. Wonderful. More sordid affairs of the big shot. These are extraordinary circumstances, Mr. Lang. There is no need to mince words. The writing knife, the patrol battalion, the Sioux regulators. Do you think the unusual activities of the Ministry of War have something to do with Wei's disappearance? Maybe. Maybe he got kidnapped. Maybe, like, you know. I do not dare make a hasty judgment, but it's true that they were not so brazen before Lord Wei's disappearance. As far as I know, Lord Wei and His Imperial Majesty are polar opposites. Lord Wei is decisive but sometimes rash, while His Majesty is cautious, might be seen as indecision by some. Perhaps the Grand Commandment's faction found Wei's weakness and concerned about him courted him to enter the city, planning to use the writing knife to rewrite history too. No, anyone who tried to blackmail Wei would only suffer 100-fold payback. Would he be willing? But it was the True Lung who summoned him back to Baizo. Unless he changed his mind at the last minute. But why hide, if he's answering for his Imperial summons? Human minds are complicated things, and Lord Wei is more so than most. If you're truly worried for him, you could start by investigating the writing knife. Right here in the Sky Pavilion, responding to change by staying still, so to speak. Responding to change by staying still. I like that. Where do we go then? To find out about this writing knife can do. And to protect it, Mr. Lang. We should. Mr. Lang, up. The higher you climb the Sky Pavilion, the more precious the tomes. They will be of great benefit. I'm suspicious.
I really did it.
I haven't played Resident Evil in a long time. Especially not the new game, so... The answer is... no, I have not played. But I got... oh, I don't have enough. I was supposed to go, I got currency, and then I'm like, nope.
I hope you have a meaningful
Mission.
day today, Doctor.
Stuff? How close am I? Oh, I'll get this, but... yeah, one day... so I'll get this and that's it. I'm not going to get any further. Because what are we at? Oh, 200, yeah. I'm not going to get the Lingering Lotus. Damn. Oh, well. Oh, wait. That's not what I'm looking for. How much do I need? Let's save 600. No, I'm not going to get it today. We're not getting a 10 pull today. Sad face. It kind of sucks I'm not getting a 10 pull, though. Who wanted one? TA4. Only one place to protect again. Yeah, it's the same thing as always. Okay. Yeah, I want to at least complete 2 mission nodes today, maybe 3. I might try to do a 3rd one. But I'm also like, you know, it's already midnight for me, so I'm like kind of resistant. If the story's short, maybe. But this story is long. Like, I went like, oh my god, we're so far. We've gotten, like, good time. But, oh, the beginning was short. But that end, the second half of it, oh my god, was it long. So, you know, I don't know. Pointless obsession, pointless struggle, pointless sacrifice. You have been fearful for centuries. You divided my awakening into hundreds of cycles, each of which is subdivided by 12, then subdivided by 30, and then you live in constant fear every minute, every second, fearing the time limit. Through, you do not know when it will come. Have I become a foolish and short-sighted in the span of just a few dreams? Huh? Without a will, without a self, without someone to measure and define it, time will no more than a cycle without meaning. As the time you spent in the tome was. How do you defy this time, if you neither think nor feel? Oh, I feel something. I don't think you want me to feel it. It's crap. And I got energy. It's crazy to think about. How does a dream then? How does a dream then? What? How does one dream? How does a dream? How does a dream dream? Of dreams, of dreaming, of dreams. When it does dream of dreaming, dreams of drum dreams. With drums. I confused myself with that. I'm sorry. A dream hysterical for its inevitable end. Year 759. Oh, flashback! In the mountains, the seas, and all in between shall be our masters. Heresy. Drop your weapon and live. Drop my weapon? We will teach the House of Yan that Jude has awakened, and their reign is no more than a fleeting dream compared to the infinity of heaven and earth. This mountain, seas, and all in between. My organs! Come, drink! Sir, I'm just a humble soldier. Don't sell yourself short. After centuries, we finally eliminated the last remnants of that from that hunt. The land of Yan are safe now. A toast to all of you. Thank you, sir. And the two of you, of course. Mr. Shaw inspired the troops by always being the first to charge into the fray, while Mr. Wang's tactics were utterly flawless. I need more wine. The final stage, but won my second try. Nice. And the bulk of the credit for taking down Jude must go to the two of you. A toast to you. Dukes. This was a rare opportunity. Mr. Wang, there is something I must say to you. I know the slanders against your name in the Imperial Court, casting suspicion upon you because you are not one of a kind. But you have endured such slander and made a historical contribution to Wan. Your noble heart is admirable. To interfere in such family reunions, the Sioux regulators' restrictions on you are unreasonable. I will petition His Majesty to permit your family gatherings. He was never heard from again. It's a joyful day. I consider myself a strong drinker. But it appears wine has gotten the best of me today. I'll come back for tomorrow. To tell the truth, my orders were to keep an eye on you and make sure nothing goes wrong. But the two of you have proven yourselves utterly loyal. Most respected. This is as far as I could go. Take care, guys. The drunken official manages a farewell and departs, helped by his bodyguards. A good man, but a poor spy. Do you think about what will happen to all of us if he finds out what you did? You are drunk. I wish I were drunk. All this was not but a dream. What? Why did you let the bestial Jew go? Best to have a card up one's sleeve. Who is your opponent this time? You must feel it. We all do. It is awaking. Such much sooner than the 1,000 years that we expected. We need help. Did you promise to help you defeat Sue? It is too weak to even protect the Shanha Zhang. And we have not gotten to that point. It is not time yet. I told you. There are other ways to escape its influence. I know what you're going to say. You finally cleaned up the ties between you and it. And you wanted me to no longer be us, and we no longer be it. And you sealed yourself away in the sword. What then? Did the Sioux regulators return your sword? We still live in shackles. True shackles do not come from the outside. Do you really believe that everyone can be like you? Do you remember everything and care about everything? People, events, and everything from centuries past have all flowed away like the great river. The show remains show always. Not everyone can be like you. How long would it take for Dusk to become like you? What about you? Do you really want you to become like you? 1,000 years is not enough time, and we don't even have 1,000 years. We don't have time. I'm hardly your equal in Q, but I know that when there is no clear path to victory in sight, it is better to play in a straightforward manner than to attempt a ridiculous tricks without a plan. Do you think there is no victory in this game? That you would be content with doing all the right things in an honorable defeat? I never said that. Your plan will have no other outcome. What do you think we should do then? If you truly find a path, tell me, and I will come with you. Our chances would be better that way. Just tell me what the chances are, and you can use me however you want. I would be happy to give my life. But do you really want to know what you're doing? Or has your obsession with victory blinded you to the risks and consequences? Tell me. Say something. Oh. Did you consider it? The proxy slams his palm on the stone table. Or so he intended to. But he has yet to adapt to his mortal vessel, and he misjudges both the strength and position. A deep crack appears in the WeQ board that Wang always carries with him. Wang, impressive, brother. This human body you created for yourself can still split boulders. Listen to me. No, thank you. None of us could reach your heights, brother. You need not trouble yourself with our fates. Wang, dude, you broke his board that he always carries with him. I imagine that board is not light. But that was crazy. Those crazy scenes right there. What are you doing here? Had a fight with our eldest brother. Such as the written on your face. I get drunk by the roadside for a couple hours, and the two of you are already making trouble. If you have anything to say to him, you can say it to him directly. Come now. There is no need for that. I know what you're fighting over, Sue. This is not the first time you have fought over this. Can you not accept your differences? This is a matter of life or life and death. It's not something that could be glossed over so easily. Would you keep fighting, even when the end comes? Run not from the words that need to be said. The longer you delay this, the greater the problem grows. Not today. Wang, now, come back. WeQ failure. Can you not act your age? Playing the bride in front of your younger sister? She's just poking him. Poke the beast. Ling leads the way while Wang slowly follows behind. They see the eldest proxy still sitting by the pavilion. Dang, our biggest brother. Little Ling. I told you, stop calling me Little Lang. Makes me feel like a child. Sorry, old habits die hard. So it would seem. Smashing things in rage. Are you the child here? I'll fetch some good wood and make you a new one for you. Or would you prefer to keep this one? I can ask Nina or Yi to fix it when they're here. No need. Oh, I recall the days when I had freshly awoken, watching you two fight amongst yourselves time after time. I remember the candle holders asking me anxiously, how bad will it be when all your younger siblings are born? Please give me an estimation so that I can report to the courts and get a disaster response plan set up. An idea? Dega, let me speak to Wang alone. I will serve as your messenger this time, in order that you need to not break anything else. Very well. So, about the wiki board. Just leave it, brother. I'll repair it myself. No need to trouble yourself. Alright. Are you still angry? I'm not. You only address him as brother when you are angry. What were you arguing about? Tell me. You're so nosy. Is it just as I thought? His way is the proper way, but it is slower. If it were to suddenly awake one day, it would be too late. As for you, if you want to... Why is my, like... I don't know why, it feels like either I'm dehydrated or something. If you want to argue with him, should you not at least come up with a plan of your own? He gave you his sword to prove our innocence, the sword that means so much to him. Do you feel no gratitude? Are you perhaps seriously furious that he smashed your board? No. I'm just frustrated by his lack of urgency. We all seek a way. Dusk has even fewer ideas. Does she anger you too? No. Its awakening is accelerating. We are all anxious. And it is understandable that we might provoke the occasional quarrel that inverts words. But it will take centuries for it to awaken. Maintaining a cordial relationship with Yan is the most pressing matter. Or are you saying that I, too, lack urgency? No, that's not what I mean. You said we're all looking for a way. What? What are you looking for? Your ears have merit. It and I, we all have nothing but a dream. This is just the seed of an idea, and I know not how far I can go. But I hope to leave behind a dream that it cannot disturb, even if it has fully awakened. Did you beat the event yet? No, I'm still... TA4. You have to keep in mind, I read the whole story.
It's time to fight.
So this takes way longer, but I love the story.
I'm here to help.
No, we're only at 4. Wait, why is Wang here? Wang, what are you doing? Wang?
Observe the
Tell me,
entirety
Wang.
of the board. There is no one point that decides victory.
Enemy spotted. Prepare to fight.
I have to get serious now.
Chen, go.
I'll stop all evil in its tracks.
Warmongering as ever.
Okay, it's active.
Even now, you have learned nothing.
Chen's ready. Would like to get a healer like
this
this.
is a battlefield.
So then we can put you. Then we can put Jessica.
Alright.
And then I can... Oh, Chen's ability.
Fear not the power of this blade.
You.
Admit defeat now, and spare yourself.
It's gonna take
the
10 years to kill this guy.
Orchid, ready to move.
Wait, is Wang helping us? Is Wang an assistant?
Fear not the power of this blade.
I think I win this.
You'll pay for
Without
that.
doing anything more, I think I win this.
Ooh, don't gather around me, guys.
Understood.
So we're
Not
gonna do more.
one step backward.
Go ahead. Stop them now.
Yeah, activate Wang's trap, huh? Do it.
You'll pay for that.
You will not escape this.
Let fragrance revive your mind.
Oh, I'm supposed to kill those?
Not one step backward.
Admit defeat now, and spare yourself the embarrassment.
I'm confused
Gather
now.
around me, guys.
Suck it, Wang's kicking your ass over
I'll
there.
show them what I can do.
Yeah, come on. The traps work really well, I can't even lie.
Defeat now, and spare yourself the embarrassment.
Down you go.
I did not like that. I don't like that you killed my boy.
Target locked.
I'll show them what I
A sword of Stratus rent. Once stood, stand fast.
No, I saw it happening. Damn it. God damn it.
Moves indeed. Another game. What say you?
God damn it. That was just, I should have switched some stuff, but damn it.
It's time to fight.
Observe the entirety of the board. There is no one point that decides victory.
Don't worry, you got me.
Come on, Chen.
I'll stop all.
Why must you insist on struggling?
聞いてるよ。狙って。
Just as planned.
And
I
you.
won't be afraid. ここにいたのね。We're counting on you again today, little apple.
You will not escape this jet so easily.
And then I'm putting you there.
ここだよ。
Damn it. That's not where I wanted to put that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I just keep placing these forever?
こ
Admit defeat now, and spare yourself the embarrassment.
こにいたのね。
Okay.
I'll show them what I can do.
Active.
Admit defeat now, and spare yourself the embarrassment.
Not one step backward.
Okay. I think I have this. This is is where we got bum rushed and lost last time.
Go ahead. Target locked.
Come on, chin up.
Why must you insist on struggling?
Fear not, as sword
Shen's
Stratus
ability.
strength. Once stood, stand fast.
Why must you insist on struggling?
Oh, I got this. There's nothing you can do. But like the evil Wang. What? Was that an enemy or a friend? What was that? I'm even more confused. I am so much more confused. Year 759. I'm even more confused than I was before. Like, I don't know how to feel. You know? I feel like I should know how to feel. But, like, the weird part where I'm like, The right leg. Almost fully polished. I can't believe the first thing I'm doing after reforming my vessel is to die for someone else's sake. It's time to go. Oh, it's you. No. You're it. But you're not it. You're, interesting. Interesting indeed. How does it feel to see your old enemy split apart like this? And your old followers turned into an unruly rabble. What enemy? I simply had a dream that caused some delay. I managed to evade the Great Hunt before I awoke. It's not such a bad thing to die here after awakening. But you should not kill me here quietly. You should let me die before the Yanni's army. Otherwise, mechanics will keep coming up, trying to die in my name. It would be the last thing I want. Despite desperate people will resort to desperate measures, you are not necessarily the reason. I won't kill you. Quite the opposite. I can't let you die. You want me to help? You want to help me instead of killing me? Interesting. Well, when you realize he's trying to kill like a bigger foe, makes kind of sense, right? When you have a bigger enemy. How do you intend to deal with the self-proclaimed Shanhazang? Through it, though there is no more than a fragment, there have been indeed inherited the old carpenter's arts. They are not entirely unassociated with me. They'll live if you leave. What do you mean? The Yanni's army wants you, not them. It's trivial for you to leave. I'll help you, if you encounter any obstacles. As for the Zilong, they'll last 2 more days, give or take. Ultimately, they will all die, taking 1/3 of the Yanni's army with them. If you die for them here, they will become even more fervent and fight to the bitter end. If you leave, they will flee, and the Yanni's mission will be done. So they recall their armies. This is the only way for you to stop the war. Yoon's skin because Shu's chubby lung is way too cute. Damn. You are it? No, not quite. You are 10 times it in scheming and intrigue. I would be indebted to you. What do you wish from me in return? A piece in reverse that could perhaps come in useful. No great loss, if it is never comes to play. Now that makes me feel slighted. I'll repay this debt, I promise. How do you intend to help me? When you don't know what I'm trying to do. I would treat a Falmount as a piece in reserve. What you're plotting must not involve mortal man. This is about yourself. Split apart, you said. How many pieces are there? 12. Then I take it the only thing you care about is whether it is the 12 that is left or the 1. One word of advice. One tree does not make the forest. You are defying the laws of nature. You need to help. You need all the help you can get. Ask your siblings if they're thought of any alternatives. Being like you are not meant to be measured by normal logic reasoning. If you can find the solution, you will rid the world of the great threat. Okay. Okay, so we will never be truly gone. As long as my dream has not yet fully worn away, as long as the 12 of us persist in my dream, falsehood is reality, and the great way unfettered. Such is for all things. It sounds to me you intend to carry the heaviest yoke of them all. You want to drag the entire family into the instant before Sue wakes up, then extend that instant into eternity in your waking dream. How long do you think it will last? What if I drink all the wine across all the land? I hope there is a less desperate way. We were never equals to it. Despite time, desperate times call for desperate measures. Do they not? I know, but it did not save Ju on a whim. Oh, my nose. Oh, that sneeze hurt. Double sneeze. Why do you bring this up again? Of course you could have your reasons for doing things, but too often you cast your eyes too far and forget the things that are near. Wait, what do you mean? I was asked to do so. By whom? Who? The old man's alive? He has avoided the Eye of Yan, as he does not have followers like the Shen Hazang. He told me about Ju after I took him beyond the Yanni's reach. Have you told our eldest brother? Not yet. You can be pretty astute? You can be pretty astute when you need to be. I asked how about the ideas for a way out after I helped him leave. Yan, his words have given me thought. Perhaps I am not in its dreams. Perhaps it is in my dreams. Interesting. That old man. I would love to drink with him, if I got the chance. The unusual activity of Sue may indicate that something is disturbing it in its dream and accelerating its awakening. It's merely addressing the symptoms, but if I can enter its dreams and see what the culprit is... Risky. Are you not concerned it may wake up? Does it really make a difference whether it awakes in 70 years or 7 days? What if I offer not my help? I'll find a way. You sure about that? Might this way have something to do with me? Such as stealing something from me? I will take that as a yeah. Give me your word. You will not do anything too foolish in this dream. If I violate my oath... Stop it. There is no need for oath between family. But please, do not break my heart. Yes. Now then, drink up. You may take the goblet with you. The alcoholic way. Just drink. What more do you need to dream? No ritual necessary. The eldest proxy takes the cup and downs its content. Liquor. As vertigo overcomes him, he attempts to support his body with his arms. The stone table beneath his elbows had turned into a mountain boulder covered in moss. He has never seen such scenery, but in the chaos, or after he came into the mortal realm, he is it. But its dreams are too complex to be closely examined one by one. Where am I? A battlefield of void and emptiness. The proxy hears Faramount roar Faramount. Humans swinging their weapons at other humans. Human swarm Faramount before they suffocated, crushed, and devoured. He hears the pained tremors of the Furmont. As massive human weapons are locked and loaded. But he sees nothing. Invisible Furmounts walk across the ground. Vegetation disappears where they tread, revealing black and yellow soil. Invisible tidal entities strike the mountain, cracking them and causing avalanches, but it remains still. It is in fear, anger, in pain, and it cannot fight back, cannot avoid it, not even let out a whimper. Is this its nightmare? After the 12 of us left, its dreams lost their visible image. The proxy takes a step back, and even the mountains are trembling in the nightmare. He can hardly keep himself upright. Just because you're in a dream doesn't mean you shouldn't watch your feet. Who's there? How did you get here? Ju wanted to come personally to help you, but his brain has a hard time dreaming for himself, much less entering another's dream. I'm more suited for these things. Okay. Hello, also hello Raiders. Hello, welcome. We are reading the story of the new event, 1,000 Autumns. 1,000 Autumns, please, good sir. Just 1,000. How do you buy an autumn? Lamentable, is it not? That Sue's dreams have become so torn and broken. Fortune and misfortune are truly two sides of the same coin. And long. I think we're on, what are we on? I think I'm on the 4th one? Or the 5th one? I believe I'm on the 5th one right now. Or the 4th. I don't know if it's 4th or 5th. I got the chat. Nice. Yeah, no, I believe we're on the 4th or 5th one. I think it's the 4th one, though. It's long. This is my second stream reading this story. To be honest, the first stream we kind of also did pulls and everything, and I got my wang. You are its nightmare, and you have drawn its lines, like it or not. Look. While points in the distance, where heaven and earth melt into one, suddenly a black silhouette emerges from nothingness. Vermont, humanity, weapons. It all seems utterly unreal, like the picture books that some Yanese soldiers carry with them, flipping through the pages rapidly, and the pictures begin to move, as though they have been subject to Dusk's touch. I'll wake it. I'll awaken it? Quite the opposite. A nightmare does not last long. Anyone trapped in a nightmare only seeks to wake up. This silhouette at least allows it to sleep a little longer. Then what do you mean by fortune and misfortune being two sides of the same coin? Pao says nothing, but Wang sees it. At first, the images are awkward and stiff, but soon they become smooth. Not much has changed, except for a white shadow appears within the black silhouette. What is that? All 12 of you look something from its dreams. When it let you go, its dream gradually blurred, and the dreams became empty. But what was left behind was not a void. It was a mirror, waiting to reflect the first thing that entered its dream. That thing, that man, is you. Oh, so Sue is the white version of Wang. Ew. I made an assumption it was like an evil version of him or like the dragon copying him. But I had no confirmation, you know? This is the first confirmation I'm getting that it's actually like, you know, a copy. Yeah, no, the Sue story is so long. I did the soup one with Blaze. We did the soup store event. It was a good event. I liked Blaze. I liked the whole mystery that happened. The middle kind of felt a little long, but the end and beginning were pretty good. Just that middle area felt a little wordy. And now we're in this event. And this event, I'm gonna be honest with you, pretty cool so far. Learning that Wang got his body copied? Stolen? What is this? You are seeing its nightmare, and now a reflection of you, who fulfilled the void in its dream. Huh? You told me about the strange things that happened to your family a century ago. Now they have come together, but in your image. This is its creation, its puppet, and the reflection of a reflection, which it is loath to face. It's time to go. Go? What else? Do you intend to kill it? If this is the shape of the void, then killing it might destroy whatever consciousness it still remains in its dream. Your mind is sharp, but your words are terrifying. You could not kill Sue outside the dream. What makes you think you can kill it in the dream? I suppose you can try it, if you are confident that you'll be able to escape unscathed. I'm confident that I can take it down with me. You don't listen to what people say, do you? I suppose I'll have to fetch someone who you care about. Wang? He wants to sacrifice his own life to kill Sue in this dream. Dude, you don't have to bring family like that. Dude, that's kind of cheating. Have you abandoned your words so soon, my second eldest brother? Such opportunity will not come again. That's quite enough. It's time to bring your brother out of the dream, girl, or we'll be all in danger. And now Wang wakes up. Rise and shine, Wang! Ding, 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 ding. Wakey, wakey. Wang and baking? Wang and bacon? I see my speech has broken. To be honest, I'm tired. I'm a sleepy little baby right now. I'll keep going. This is not over till I at least finish this node, and I kind of want to do another node. In this dream, this time, I glimpsed the dream of your slumber and my own reflection. You saw the reflection, and the price was to create an inexplicable foe for yourself in the centuries to come. Having to face this again, you must be filled with regret. What a terrible error. If I knew this reflection of yours could leave the dream and enter reality, I would not have left so easily. Where are you hiding? No matter, I will find you. Will you? Yes, it's time to go. Clearly unwilling to stay any longer, Hu waves his stick, and the three figures disappear, but neither he nor Ling realizes that they have simply taken one of many Weikyu stones. The stones will shatter when they depart the dream, and Ho and Ling will find the same hill when they attempt to return to the dream. Don't try to find me again. It's not worth it. A black aura suddenly surrounds the proxy. The next instant, he leaps from the cliff into the formation of the thingless thing. A thingless thing? As the horizon, the beast-shaped silhouette seems to have been hit by something, letting out a wail that shrieks the earth. The great white tide of humanity outlined by black lines quickly swallows the Fairmount silhouette and rushes towards the proxy. In the distance, it looks like a thin line. Close up, the raging tide obscures the heavens. Black armor, plain robes, iron swords, pale bows. Denise equipped from 1,000 years ago in black and white, like an uncolored draft. Surrounding the proxy, the first soldier charges at the proxy. A spear carrying the afterimage of Arts rushes towards the proxy's throat. The proxy cleaves it in two. Bring it on! He shouts. The army in Sue's dream pauses for an instant. Then they rush towards him, like a river that his words had frozen for an instant. Okay. That was a little intense. What's going on? Mr. Show. Your Ling's candle holder. Where is she? As he speaks, a claw the size of a mountain is brought down upon Sho. Sho swings his fist. Heaven and earth tremble. Its attack foiled, the Sioux beast turns its attention to the other side at the enormous weapon that has just been assembled, not even taking the time to lick its bleeding wound. We can't stop it. Half of the Imperial Guards have fallen, along with the Yemen troops that had been deployed to the Sioux tomb. We have mobilized every soldier in the 4 cities around Paizo. We can only hope before it destroys the next city. Where is Wang? Where is he? What use is there looking for him? Ling took the others into a dream to protect them when Su awoke. You led the army to fight Su. Who else could have awakened it other than the great offender? The offender? Tiga? Ling, you should not be here. Or has your dream already? Who could see a gulper of cups? Become now. Ling's eyes are closed. The dream has yet to end. Even in the dream, however, she and the other siblings in it can feel its presence, so very near now. It has come to this. A fight to the death it is. Sho is awake. He draws his sword, which has not yet tasted blood. In the dream, Ling points her lantern at the body of the bestial Sioux. The bestial Sioux turns around towards the beginning born of itself. Yet just before everyone on the battlefield, every human and every beast could plunge into the coming slaughter, a bloody black figure appears behind the bestial Sioux. Caught you. You. Though dreams are in dream infinites, all of me and all of us are here. There is nowhere for you to go. I wouldn't dare. Kill me, and you will be destroyed, as will your family. Wang does not answer. He lunges forward with his sword and impales the throat of his own reflection, which he had pursued through the dream, far too numerous to count. Strange scenes from countless dreams gush from the wound. Mountains, firmaments, armies, white dreams boil and rot between heaven and earth. And a white mist, fever not like fresh blood, wraps around the army and proxies outside the dream, even the firmamount. Oh. Only when the white figure falls to the ground do the others see the 2 bodies lie upon the ground, all life gone from them. One was Wang. The other was exactly like Wang. But not even death could wipe the malice from his face. No one knew who he was. Ling? As the 2 bodies fall, Ling and her siblings in the dream vanish into nothingness. Ling! The bestial Sioux wails with the last proxy. You're still trying to daunt me with illusions. It will not succeed. Who could see a gulper of cups become now a sorrowful drink? Ling would never say that, even with the end upon us. No. How many of your stones sacrificed this time? Go on, Count. You may think that I don't have many stones left, but how much is left of your memories? Not much. But perhaps you have forgotten something. Did you really think a few fragments split from a mere 1/12 could possibly stand against me? The whole that was born alongside this entire land, remember? Your last failure was the same as this.
I really did it. I managed to protect
What?
everyone
Your
by
last
myself.
failure was the same as this. Oh wait, free stuff! Was that enough to get the character? No, I have to do the next one. I'm so tired. I kind of want to do the next one.
Want a glass?
I'm fighting this my
It's
sleepy
just mint tea.
self.
Come on, you think
Really
I'm
wanna.
the type to grab a drink at this
Is
hour?
it long the next part, or is it like shorter than normal, or is it longer than the rest? It was about the same length, you would say. Because it's been an hour per one now. Just crazy. It's just crazy how long it is. I really want to promote you. Who says I can't try again? This time with 4. I should still have enough to do one more the last mission anyways, but man,
Permission to
so-
attack granted.
No, we're gonna do
You
the
are
next
one
one.
who woke
I'm
me.
hoping it's not super long, but
No tardará mucho.
seeing how long all this has been, I'm not holding hope anymore. You know?
Forward.
The scent.
I do like the story so far. The story has been great.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I don't like this whole time travel. Like, I get it, you're telling the present and the past story, but it's kind of annoying that you're flipping back and forth. I won't lie to you. At least I'm a little annoyed by it.
Just as planned.
I guess I just don't like it.
All these lost souls on the battlefield.
But I get it.
I offer them to you.
I get it. And a lot of these are pretty important.
Leave it to us.
It's all about like how they learned and the fights and why the whole family split up, right? Like that's kind of what this is.
Everyone.
And like
follow
Wang
me.
dealing with past trauma.
Good, a little closer.
But also, how many more times are we gonna have to read a whole scenario which Wang, like, you know, beat up
I care not for
or like
valueless
got rid of
ones.
one of his pieces through by beating him in a dream or a dream or some kind of weird scenario. Is that all the past
Even
ones
the
are?
dead can't save you.
Because like while I love the story, it's a little annoying.
The fire is
All right.
extinguished. Ready
3?
to return to base.
Of course you couldn't give me the one I needed.
Welcome
Couldn't give me 3 of what I wanted.
You are in good condition. Please keep it up.
All right, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do number 5, guys. Please don't be long. I ask, I beg. 296. It's gonna be the longest one yet. I'll bet money. It's gonna be the longest one yet now. This is as far as we can go. Your Imperial Majesty. You are the only one in all of Vienne who may enter the room beyond this door. It is but a door. There is no need to be so fearful. It conceals Yan's greatest secret and its greatest asset. Your Imperial Majesty? Is that so? The 17-year-old True Lung walks down the few steps. He looks back at the 3 Grand Ministers behind him, who are still bowing deeply. He frowns and pushes the door open. He has heard about what lies behind the door. The legends, the stories of this ancient nation that have been passed down through the centuries. The Earth's blessings have granted this stone to its people. The heaven's blessing shall bring an end to Su. Some say that prosperity of Yan comes from it. Others say that True Lung's authority is merely borrowed from it. But no one has seen it with their own eyes in nearly a century. The ascending True Lung is filled with excitement, his fingertips trembling. Everything in the land of Yan shall obey him for the prosperity of Lan. For Yan. So, will one small crystal. He pushes the door open. An impetuous as he is, he could not help but stop before the massive space and blinding light. It is not the first Iridium itself, but man-made additions upon it. The limiter and the guidance that generates after generation. Wait. The guidance that generation after generations of Tensha have been placed upon it over the century. At the new capital of Baizo, a tomb was built to hold the vessel of Su, and the consciousness of Su was suppressed by the power of calamity. Yet the Emperor was not at ease, so he sought counsel from the Tensha Buries and hoped to keep the peace for eternity. Hence, the Emperor discovered the means to harness the power of the calamity, but it would take the lives of 100 Tensha and 10,000 soldiers to form the blade and slay the beast. Even if complete success was achieved, Baizo would not be spared. And the Emperor said, "It is shameful to bring harm to the people for one's own purpose. I shall give up myself, and my descendants shall do the same, and not demand the sacrifice of the people." The True Lung passed the next year, and by it the enhancement was complete. The Crown Prince grieved and named it Bufan. Bufan? Bufan? Bougie fan? No rebellion. Sounds like no return too. My ancestor sacrificed himself and made the reigning True Lung the subject of future human sacrifice. Hence the True Lung that came after him gave their lives to harness the power of this Iridium. I would not have known it was so massive if I did not see it for myself. Yet, it is more than a tiny crystal compared to all of Yan and Yan's future. Yan could have done much more with this object. How much energy have we spent on suppressing the sleeping beast? With such energy, how many armies could have been raised? How many machines could have been built. How could I tolerate such inaction? The true lung lingers before the facility for a while. He has gotten used to the scorching light and even started to feel boring. A smile comes to his face as he remembers the vengeance of his 3 Grand Ministers' faces. How will he deride there timidly when he leaves the room without being rude? He recalls the rule that kept the ministers out, for him to face this structure alone. The rule that inextricably links it to his life. He could not help but laugh. The True Lung's authority over all under heaven ties to a tiny crystal like this. The thing looks massive, but I guess it could be tiny. This is crazy. I am still inexperienced, but I will rely on the 3 of you for many things. Yen has been peaceful and prosperous for centuries. Why is it there are still rebellions? Is there still land where the blessings of Yan do not touch? Or secludes gratuitous subjects who will not submit to the Emperor's rule? Silence. I will decide myself then, as you do not answer. The blessings of Yan shall touch every corner, so that not a single person shall worry for food or shelter. The teachings for Yan shall reach every heart, so that not a single rebellious thought will ever enter the mind of a single man. We shall vanquish the northern traders and build the nomadic city of Baizo. Both are the foremost priority, and neither shall be delayed. You shall summon the 6 ministers, discuss the specifics, and deliver a proposal by the end of the month. Dismiss. The trio on the other side of the curtain bow in assent and leave. A little later. Ah, you have arrived. It is an honor, Your Imperial Majesty. Whoa! Wang and the True Lung. Well, I guess this is back then, right? We're still in the past. It is truly an honor, Your Imperial Majesty. I've long heard of the 12 extraordinary talents of Yan, credited to no small number of achievements for the Empire. I've been curious for some time, and therefore persuaded the Su Regulators' archives and found something rather interesting. Be it reports of triumph or suspicious activity, no name has ever mentioned more often than yours. But I see your vestige is not as terrifying as the rumors claim. Why has Your Imperial Majesty summoned me? They call you the most cunning strategist in all of Yan. How do you propose to resolve the 2 great obstacles we face? The Northern Rebellion is hardly a major threat. The rebels may be influential in their local areas, but are powerless to expand. Nevertheless, it would be inadvisable to allow them to consolidate their position. 50,000 soldiers with 6 months' worth of rations will be sufficient to defeat them. Your estimate is much more optimistic than the Ministry of War, but I have more reason to trust your judgment on this. What about the other matters? As for the modification of Baizo into a nomadic city, I understand the Ministry of Works has validated the engineering principles. The only issues our funding supplies and the tomb of Su beneath Baizo. Yes, you understand the problem. It is for that reason I have summoned you. How do you intend to eliminate Su? If you are familiar with the scrolls of the Su regulators, you understand that we were the same and one as Su, and our fates intertangled. Do you mean to ask how to kill us? It is only Su that Yan is concerned about, and no other being. You understand, of course, the price that Yan has paid for the hunt that occurred centuries ago. The price that must be paid if Yan is to force the issue is 17th of its armies, 1/10 of its population, and 50 years of unceasing unrest. If that is the case, Yan will be in no position to ensure the safety of the 12 of you. Proxies look up. The proxy looks up and meets the gaze of the man behind the curtain. I am determined to cleanse Yan of this 1,000-year bane. I am not afraid to pay the price, any price. The Su will be destroyed. The tremendous energy that was used to suppress that beast shall be reutilized to build 100 cities and 10,000 battleships, and usher in another 1,000 years of prosperity for Yan. I had hoped that there would be a place for the 12 of you in Yan's future prosperity. On account of your past deeds, it is regrettable. If you decide to eliminate Su comes from practical judgment rather than reckless pursuit of glory, I may have a way. Oh? The 12 of us were one, and the same as Su. We were destined to fade, whether it awakes or it is destroyed. But it is possible that I could replace it. How? How sure are you? I will need time. The young man behind the curtain points at the courtyard outside. The ginkgo sapling was planted in the spring of this year. The Minister of Works swore an oath in this hall several days ago that the rebuilding of Baizo into a nomadic city will be complete before the tree bears fruit. 20 years. That is the time you have. That is too little time. I am not here to bargain. Immortality has made you arrogant. Perhaps you have forgotten that mortals do not have many 20 years. Yan cannot wait. Neither can I. You have a new candle holder. So much time has passed in the blink of an eye. Has the previous candle holder? She retired last month and asked me to tell you not to worry. I will take over your communications with the Su regulators from now on. Well, you'll have your hands full. Most candle holders have to worry about tracking down my free-roaming siblings. As for mine, they have to sit in an office all day, handling books and scrolls. They are more like secretaries than candle holders. I enjoy reading and writing. This is right up my alley. Perfect. What's your name? I'm Chun. Chun. For the ancient tree that shares your name, 8,000 years is a spring, and 8,000 years is an autumn. Was the one who named you remarkably ambitious or remarkably cautious? Wait, you are... an elf. Yes. Judging from your appearance, you're an elf of Yan. Of Yan? I get to judge typos because everyone judges my typos. Maybe I shouldn't judge typos because people judge my typos so hard. Ah, you know what? Screw them. The bestial Yan and its elves are well versed in the ways of yin yang, and the 5 elements. The elements associated with spring is wood, and the character for Chun combines both wood and spring, representing vitality and longevity, I see. My mother told me about it when I was young. I didn't expect anyone else to know. Stuff like this is what history is about. It's your first day. I won't put too much hard work. Just familiarize yourself with the space. You can look at any book and document in this study. The candle holder carefully scans the room. She could not conceal her eagerness as she sees scrolls and books that fill the walls' shelves. Did you write all these? No, I simply collect the materials. The historians of the Imperial Historical Cabinet are the ones who actually write the books. After all, is writing history a difficult task? It's a heavy responsibility. History books, from people's perception of the past, but a few books are hardly enough to give them a complete view. Choices must be made as to which parts to record for posterity, and what sorts of lessons those who come after should learn. It is easy to say, write with an impartial pen, but it is a most profound and complex discipline. What if there is a mistake in the history book? Then there's a mistake in the book. Then it should be corrected. History is inevitably wrapped by the position of the narrator, no matter how impartial a writer attempts to be. As an apostle to an elf of mule, it seems. Oh. I see a few more problems because I've lived longer than most and remember more than most. This is kind of interesting. Most. It's true that your kind, the proxies, are different from the other long-lived. Before I joined, I heard that each of you had your own powers. Do you use your powers to correct the errors in history books? I heard that you have a magical writing knife. Do you use it to correct those errors? It can, but this is not what it should be used for. Huh? Mistakes take root in people's hearts as they are passed down from one generation to another. The proper way to fight them is to form a new consensus through debate and clarification, not to simply erase it. Erasing is wrong. Is the wrong word from one's own writing is not a significant issue, for it only concerns oneself. To do it is To do it to a published book would be to meddle with the memories of thousands. As for history, setting aside the question of how much I can alter, it will not be a good thing for myself or Yan. Frankly, it's already a chore to ensure that history is not altered. I hardly have the energy to alter it myself. Seems like there's something else you would like to change with the knife yourself, huh? Before my mother passed away, she said I may be the last of the Yan elves. She wanted me to find a home. I wondered for many years. I tried many ways to blend in, but I always failed. Yan does not want me. Yan does not want to accept you, because the Yan elves were disciples in the Great Hunt as fickle and disloyal. But I know it's not true. The bestial Yan stood against Yan simply to survive. That cannot be denied. The elves, though, had only wanted to mediate the conflict, yet they became the enemy of both sides. Ultimately, most were killed in battle, and their deeds lost to time. So you wanted to alter this history. I don't deny that I thought about it, but I'm your candle holder now. My work comes before all else. Damn. I can't lend you the writing knife, nor can I allow you to use it to alter history. I understand. I shouldn't have. But if we can find proof that elves were in fact not disloyal, I will do all that I can to help you correct the numerous records in the proper manner, huh? Things haven't been too busy lately. We could visit the area where you used to live. What do you think? I've only just come. Besides, the things I said aren't necessarily true. I can tell that your passion for words and history is genuine. Besides, who will believe you if the historian does not? Yes. This is the key to my office. You're my candle holder now. Take good care of it. How do I get in if you give me the... How do you get in if you give me the key? Why should the master of the house need a key? Also, like, backup key. Yep. I don't need to have a key at all times. Oh, also, 965. I didn't read it. I'm sorry. God, this is long. The court binding. The court binding has only been completed. Why? But don't worry. It will not be torn down. Our Tutuma Tenshi will transplant the Judicial Review Office to a nomadic plate undamaged. But wouldn't have been so much cheaper to build it directly on nomadic plate? No. I hear the Imperial Court is putting everything behind this nomadic city. I'm sure our cooperation will be very important. And get to the point. What do you want? My rosewood chair, ebony table, Kuwu plates, and Danyan lamps. None of them were inexpensive. Here are the receipts from when I ordered my things, if there is any damage. Fine. You'll be reimbursed accordingly. Yes, the prisoners have been transferred. The previous instructions from the Judicial Review Office, while the ones are from the Ministry of Justice. I understand. I am supposed to conjure the prisoners out of thin air? You don't care? The Burden Beast carriages are arriving in any minute. Or in minutes. Sorry. Minister, please excuse the poor hospitality. I did not know you were visiting. God damn. I'm hoping that this is front heavy and back is light. But we'll see about that. I have never seen you in the Sky Mirror Pavilion. I take you have important business. There isn't much time, Miss J. I'll get straight to the point. There is an error in the history archives that I would like to ask you to correct. A mistake in the documents that I audited. Pray tell. The documents submitted by the Ministry of Works state that there were around 100 deaths associated with the Chado project in Danyan this year. Why did the number become 3,000? The figure of 3,000 deaths was not cited from a single document, but was calculated based on documents from the Ministry of Work, the Ministry of Revenue, and the local government departments. The records are carefully sourced, and I have kept a copy, should you wish to review them. While it is not my place to question the work of the Ministry of Works, I have no idea why the 3,000 deaths in Danyan's local records became just 100 when it reached Baizo. You must submit sufficient evidence. However, should you wish to question the documents audited by the Sky Mirror Pavilion, well, Diane is not so well staffed as Baizo. There are only limited resources able for record keeping. Besides, the cold climate there causes diseases and frostbite in the winter. Perhaps not all these 3,000 deaths in the course of construction, the Chadao? I see. You wish for me to alter the documents to make the Ministry of Work look better before the cabinet. This is not about the cabinet. This is about Yan. No, it ain't. Don't bullshit us. It has nothing to do with Yan. And you know it. We all know this has nothing to do with Yan. You know about all the projects being carried out across Yan. They push the nation's resources to the limit. But there is no doubt that these projects will benefit the nation and its people. I'm not the only one who feels that such depressing figures will weaken the people's morale. I don't deny the benefit of these measures. Precisely because of that, the 3,000 who died to build the Chado gave their lives for this country, and it would be an insult to their memory to reduce it to 100. Unless you can prove that there has been an error, any text that I have reviewed must not be altered. Anyone else who has a complaint can bring it to me directly. The nation must be united in the monumental task of building the nomadic city. Everyone at the court is doing their best, and each face their own challenges. Yet the writings of the Imperial Historical Cabinet in this Sky Pavilion have been most aggressive in depreciating. It is as though you wish to work on the nomadic city to stop immediately. Is it the writer who has something to hide, or the reader? How dare you? The Imperial Court has compensated compensated the next of kin in full. Not a single coin has been withheld. I have noted this in the document that I approved. The care that the Imperial Court has shown towards those injured and killed, as well as their families, illustrates Yan's love towards its people. Then why do you cling on a single number like this? I understand your concern for Yan, Minister, but I worry that the people will only see the glory of the accomplishment and not the people who sacrificed to make it. All I can do is to ensure that the history I see is recorded exactly as it is. And you think you alone can decide the history of Yan? History has never been decided by one person. It is the combined, soundless voices of millions. You are a learned man in a position to improve the lives of thousands upon thousands, Minister. I simply leave behind some words for the people whose voices will never be heard. Now ask your consciousness, and answer again for those people. How many died building Duyan Chedos this year? Was it 100 or 3,000? Mutters irritably. So that guy was just an ass. Right? He was just kind of an ass. The Minister of Works just stormed off in a huff. Is it because of Dan Yen? Is this why you have come, sister? I cannot imagine how they managed to convince you to lobby on their behalf. I am actually dreaming while one in the tomb of Su is awakening. You are so sarcastic to everyone these days. Huh? I came to tell you that the Su regulators and the Ministry of Justice have approved your request to clear the Yan Elves' name. I'm sorry. I was in a bad mood. Apology accepted. The prettiest one who's in NBC jail. We'll get her in like 4 years. That's good news. That's the first good news I've heard in days. It will make Chun less gloomy, I hope. It's not good to be fighting with the Su regulators. I doubt they would be happy to see you get too friendly with your candle holder. I understand, but she really takes her work in helping me compile histories. She clearly likes it. I have a feeling she didn't become a candle holder because she wanted to, but because she was alone and didn't have a choice but to take the hand that was offered. Well, I was wrong. A wrong has been right. That's always a good thing. Of course, I think part of their intent is to get you to compromise on changing the documents. I simply came to discuss matters because this matter has gotten to the 3 Grand Ministers and the True Lung. I'm not lobbying for anyone's behalf. Just treat it as a guy in the tome of Su throwing a tantrum. You're the only one in the family who jokes about this. Ling has honeyed words, and you speak with heaven's authority. I'll settle for the frivolous tongue then. It's true that the officials of the court are facing a dilemma in this matter. The figure of 3,000 will cast a shadow upon the Nomadic City project, and implications it may have for Yan are unknown. Did you tolerate the falsification of records while you were still administrating justice? Falsifying records is a crime, of course. However, if it is the preceptor did not do it out of selfish interest, I will consider exonerating circumstances when determining the punishment. But you still get punished! What do you... You still get punished. I like how she's like, oh, you should do this, but you'd still be punished. It's just maybe a lesser punishment. I don't want to be punished. How about no punishment? Then maybe we can talk. I'm surprised to hear that. We each have our own specializations. I don't work in history, and you don't work in law. Perhaps that is how matters of law work. But not in history. I wanted to study history and language because I wanted to learn what the human's mind is truly like. The answer to my question may lie in the intentions behind words and the truth behind history. Ooh, my nose. Not for Yan, nor for the land, not for our family, and not for my own questions. JJ. Chun, what are you doing here? I wasn't ready to tell you. Tell what? Never mind. What's the hurry? I went to the study to get the drafts you asked for, but I discovered signs of an intrusion. The writing knife on your desk is gone. Roro. Oh, twin swallow pincer.
3 armies. Heed these orders.
Oh wait.
We march.
Chun, you've been staring at the writing knife for quite some time. Sorry, Jay. This writing knife. A tool to erasing words. Not all difficult use. So wait, what? But note, you can only save 1 glyph with you at a given time. The writing knife cannot be used when you already have a glyph with you. What is this? Wait, what glyph am I using? Oh, this is the money one, okay. In this way, you can adjust the glyph's position. Use it as needed within reason.
I'm here to help.
Well, I need energy. There's drones, isn't there?
Don't worry, you got me.
Please make sure you follow every detail on the plan. All
Oh,
right,
no,
everyone.
sorry.
Now
This is a
spread
walk
out.
area.
Gather around me, guys.
Fight for yourself.
That's a lot of guys.
You have been drawn into my plans.
I'm just gonna
In
throw you
position.
over here just real quick. What does this do? Yeah, but what is the glyph?
The land is as my friend.
Admit defeat now, and
Oh, you
spare
can't even see it,
yourself
okay.
the embarrassment.
Recruit scan.
I have to get serious now. Mirate.
So I want to pick up... No. Nope. Pause. So it doesn't even tell me what the glyphs do. I know this is the money one.
The land is as
So I'm
my
gonna take
friend.
the money one and place it over here so we can get all the money. Jessica's ready to snipe.
Just
You're
as
ready to
planned.
slow.
Nerate. Gather around me, guys.
You're about to get a stamp.
Thrust.
You know what's another thing I could do? Can't I pick up like the evil ones? Put them over there.
Standing by.
You
Oh, if
will
I
not
pointed
escape
Jessica,
this
could've
gear
shot.
so easily.
Yeah, travel, go.
I have to get serious
Perfect.
now.
I don't know what those do, but I'm putting them all over here now. I don't know if that's a good call. Am I doing the right thing or wrong thing? Oh, yeah, no, I'm 100% doing the right thing.
Rise into mountains.
Look at every enemy I've killed.
Why must you insist on struggling?
Oh shit, I have a thing on there. No, not Jessica. I'm gonna need to put a healer down
Why
there.
must you insist on struggling?
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Wait, when did you die? Wait, what?
Shi Chao. Unsheath.
Wait, why? What happened? Why did all my characters move? Wait, what? What the hell happened?
I won't be afraid. Ooh, don't gather around me, guys.
Rise into mountains.
Thrust.
What the hell happened?
You will not escape this gear so easily.
Yeah, all those guys just die.
I know very a sword of Stratus rank. Once stood, stand fast.
Why must you insist on struggling?
Yes, Chen. Boom. Got him. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I won't say like it was pure easiness, but like it's the worst part, right? Now we got to deal with this. We got to keep reading. I'm really hoping that this is over, man. Like, this is long. But apparently we got Wang. I see. Do not tell anyone else. Be extremely careful. I see you to do some... I need you to do something for me. Boom. The first line of the second part. The Judicial Review Office has begun to investigate everyone who is near the Sky Mirror Pavilion around the time the writing knife was stolen. Outside of our siblings, you could count the number of people who knew about the existence of that knife with one hand. Yes, it's just as I feared. I won't stand aside and do nothing if someone tries to harm you, Jay. I doubt someone's trying to harm me. Harm me would use such means. It feels more like a warning. His Imperial Majesty is an energetic ruler. He wanted every person in the land to bow to him. He would recognize our family as not being of his kind. But I do not believe he would stoop so low as to use the knife to underhand ways. It's not fair. If there's anyone else who should be above suspicion, it would be you. You know how hard the words fair and just are to write. It's just as the oldest brother said. There is little point to argue when it's 1,000 mouths against one. I doubt he would just let this slide if he was here. Hee. I wouldn't like to see him when he's angry. What is your plan? You wouldn't tell Wang about it. It's times like these that he's the most useful. Jin shakes her head. That was what I was about to ask you. Please keep this a secret from Wang. People have feared and avoided him for many years. His position has grown even more precarious under the new emperor. This is not the time to drag him into this. Besides, I fear he will do something irrational if he finds out. All right, I'll listen to you. But I hope you can be honest with me. Are you absolutely sure that you and Wang are not plotting something? Come on, don't interrogate me like this, sis. I guess no one can lie to you successfully. I knew it. You knew it. She knows a lie when she sees it. She could see a lie a mile away. She goes like, sis, you're lying to me. I guess she was like the judge, right? She was like Judge Judy. Not Judge Judy, but she was, you know, actually she was higher. She was the Supreme Court in like Yan, right? Like that's about like where she sits in the hierarchy. She's like the most powerful judge of all. At least that's what I think, right? Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. You underestimate that it's a dangerous power to wield. I know the risks, but I'm not the one who has to shoulder them. Zhou, Wang Ling, and you. You've done so much for us, the younger ones. I have to do my part. Besides, I don't want these names that I put so much thought into fade away in history. June continues to frown. Jay takes her sister's hand, takes her sister's hands in her. They are rough from all the years of playing instruments, but it is a comfortable feeling. I'm here. I'm all right. Don't worry. I'm worried. You know, I had a dream about our future. It's a different future from the fields of white that Sho spoke of. I saw all of you truly living as yourselves. The vision was so real. It didn't seem like a dream. I even have a feeling that it's more than just a dream. She was involved in that area. It feels like that's kind of her vibe. Oh, we got Robot. It's good to see you, Miss Ning. Hey, Roundhead. You're the one supervising the work. What about the foreman? Where's he slacking off? You misunderstand. My master has been very busy with city design ever since he received the news from Baizo's modification. He has gone an entire month without sleep at his busiest. That slowpoke picks himself up once in a while, eh? He calls Yan's first ever nomadic city a project of monumental significance. Every detail of the city must be carefully considered. Therefore, he must complete it before you have a chance to do something to his design. What? Why do anything to his design? How dare he talk behind my back like this when I always share the good stuff with him? Where is he? I'll bite off his head for this. Sleeping. He has slept for 10 days now, but he is supposed to deliver the draft to the gates to the Minister of Work today. He told me that I am to stop the minister's people from getting in, no matter what. Ha! Now that's the Yi I know. Is there something else? You said he is sleeping? I remember that he picked up a meteorite a few decades ago. It's still in his garden, isn't it? Where? Miss Nina. I have my master's instructions. I am not to allow anyone in the garden of Grotuicus, whether it is you or anyone else from the Ministry of Works. Why are you so loyal to him? Say, wasn't it I who gave him the materials to build your body? You should obey my orders. Now shut up and get out of the way. Please, Miss Nina. You make my position most difficult. Isn't that kind of her thing? Miss Liang, Miss Nina. The assistant minister requires your urgent presence at the Forbidden City. Urgent? How much? The Baizo project has encountered a snag. A shipment of materials, Orion and Iridium, and the like, which Baizo urgently needs, has been delayed. It has brought construction to a grinding halt. What the? What are all the geezers at the Ministry of Works doing? Geezing. What is going on? I demand an explanation. The construction of Baizo is the most important thing in the land. How could this be allowed to happen? The shadow around the capital is well maintained. How could it collapse when no catastrophe has occurred? How could there be bandits so close to the capital? I have to say that these incidents are highly suspicious, sir. The sudden collapse, the sudden disappearance without reason, then showed up just as sudden as they should not. If there is indeed someone behind all of this, their objective must be to sow confusion. Rumors have been spreading in the city. Many workers believe that Baizo picked a time of ill fortune to begin construction. Someone is sowing confusion? Who? Sir, the Ministry of Rights requests a meeting. What is the Minister of Rights doing here at a time like this? Did they come to laugh at us? Reporting, sir. The Minister of Rights said that although the Ministry of Works has been quite busy as of late, this trouble involves more than just the Ministry of Works. Well, yeah, there's robbery, so justice has to now get involved. Quite a few people have to get involved now, right? It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. There you are, Chun. Do you know why I have been summoned? I suppose it's because of the writing knife. Yes. How do you propose to solve this dilemma? Perhaps if you could put a few good words for her, return it to its owner. Ha. Go on. If the numbers are the problem, it's as simple a matter as going over her head to alter them. This should not be necessary. How interesting. Her previous candle holder retired after being accused of growing too close to her proxy. She has a knack for winning people over, doesn't she? I mean, all the proxies have their own, eccentrics, but they have never plotted against Yan. Indeed, we can tolerate the eccentrics of others, as long as they do not seek to harm Yan, but she must understand what you are dealing with, what her power means to Yan. The supervisor tosses the unsubmitted document towards Chun and hands her a writing brush dipped in ink. Try. If you think you can go over her head of the proxy, change the numbers to what you want them to be. 10,000. Your Imperial Majesty, the Ministry of Rights and Works have completed the investigation into the lost supplies for Baizo's project. The investigators unanimously agree that it was most likely an intentional act and that there was someone behind it. The supplies have arrived in Baizo and the Ministry of Works will do the best to make up for the lost progress. What are you hiding? The suspects that there is someone behind it. You must have a suspect. The nervous officer dare not look straight into the figure behind the curtain. Out of the corner of his eye, he glimpses His Majesty's majestic lord standing before his desk, writing something. A well-timed declaration of war. 2, in fact. One telling me that she is the sole mouth of Yan, while the other demonstrating that he can easily disrupt Yan's greatest project, that the contributions of the project depend on his approval. Will there come a day when they could make Yan's armies turn themselves if they wanted? This is the most serious matter, Your Majesty. If the proxies are indeed stirring trouble, the Su regulator should act immediately and punish them severely. There is no need to be hasty. The figure behind the curtain thinks for a moment and then puts into a writing brush. I know the craft of calligraphy must be honed over a long period, but I have not seen the efforts bear fruit. Still, I understand how the Grand Preceptor wanted me to spend so much time on it. One must be in control of oneself. The young Trulung gazes upon the ink on the paper, but he seems dissatisfied and frowns. Jie Ming Yu Ren Jin Wang. The moon's wane gloom drew every eye. He picks up the writing knife and uses it to scrape away the conspicuous characters of Wang. In an instant, that patch of paper is white and as new again. He is clever. Unlike his pedantic sister, he knew to let the supplies arrive in Baizo eventually, make a show of good faith. He wishes to protest on behalf of his sister. I'll humor his brotherly love. They can record the figures as they like. As for this writing knife, I had considered doing something with it, but never mind, return it. Things are getting spicy! I don't know what type of spice we're getting, but we're getting spice. You know? Gee, the Su regulator has recovered your item. Thank you. I'm so sorry, G. J. Why apologize? You found the thing I lost. That which was lost has been restored. All is well. I neglected in my duty. There is something I've always wanted to ask you, Jay. Jai? G? You said you didn't want to use the writing knife to alter history, not even change, clerical errors. Why have you kept the knife around? Did you forget that you asked this question when you were 3 months on the job? You complained when I didn't allow you to use the writing knife to correct errors. Is that so? I don't really remember. Have you forgotten about your original aspiration, now that the enormous description of the Yan elves has been addressed? No, It's true that one should not pursue what lies in the past. But just as you and I have demonstrated, it does not mean that we should ignore the errors of the past. Never mind trying to whitewash them. I have kept the knife so that people will remember that wrongs can always be righted. I understand. We're still going? Nothing could be changed. Tearing the pages out, writing over the words. They all do nothing because the page is instantly restored to its original state. How could this be? How could this be? This is her power. She was not so difficult 100 years ago when it was proposed that she should leave the Imperial Historical Cabinet and refrain from writing the histories directly. She did not complain and indeed transferred the Sky Mirror Pavilion of her own accord to work on reviews. She also reduced the number of courses she taught at the Academy, mostly working in the advisory capacity, similar to how June operates. But her photographic memory, enthusiasm for history, and her immortality were too much of a temptation to historians. It became their habit to seek the approval of the one who is never wrong, and she is happy to take on the work, reviewing documents and histories. For about 19 minutes. This second half. Today, nothing that passes through her hands can alter without her approval. As for the writing knife that occupies so much of your mind, it was once an ordinary tool when Jay first picked it up. After spending centuries by Jay's side, it became capable of altering text without having to carve out bamboo. 2 centuries later, the writing knife accidentally erased a page from a variable record of the True Lung. A few, if any, ever preserved those pages, and all who knew the subject were gone. And so, when the careless historian's hand slipped, no one would recall what the pages held anymore. One reason was that no copies were made of the variable records, but it was also true that Jay's powers are growing. If the Sioux regulators and Jay herself chose to erase a word, a sentence, perhaps a memory from under heaven with it, it is well within the realm of possibilities. The knife represents only a fragment of Jay's power. How fast her own power is growing. The deeper Yan's history grows, the harder it will become to rein her in, for she is one with history. in another century or two, as she continues to immerse herself in history, she will become more powerful, more terrible, even more than the bestial Sue itself. The long-lived candle holder stands dumbfounded, hardly able to comprehend what she just heard. If that's all, I will return to the Sky Mirror Pavilion. Very well. Be careful. Oh, hi, Wang. I wasn't expecting a Wang out here. Wang. Are you all right? I'm fine. Wang, did you? Silence. They both have grown used to this tactic understanding between them in the long century that they have spent together. Jin clearly sees the emotions in his eyes. Flames of fury well hidden, but burning nonetheless. God damn. It happened a century ago. I still remember the conflict that occurred because of the writing knife. It is that what you wanted me to see this time? I thought you would keep charging reckless into the dream and tear it apart. You call yourself a schemer. Did you not see how the seeds of your end were already sown? The hearts of men are fickle. Don't need you to tell me. So you did not interfere in my power struggle against the True Lung? Doesn't matter that you know. You dug your own grave. I did not need to do anything. Besides, you have to see the full picture of how the event led to her ultimate demise. The end is near. Are you ready? Sure.
Take it away.
Oh my god, thank...
I have no
dude,
need
these are
for battle
long.
reports.
I kind of want to know, but I'm so tired. It's bedtime. I haven't even eaten. I have to make something quick to eat. But I wanted to do it because the character.
It is my pleasure to finally meet you. I am Zhu, a craftsman. We have met before? Perhaps you have met with my creations. Or perhaps it is simply two lovers of truth recognizing one another.
That is not the voice I expected, or the tone, or like the way he talks. That was not my expectation. Full honesty to everyone. Not what I expected. Almost 25
The
minutes.
same arrangement
Half an
as
hour
last
for just
time.
the ending.
You don't tell anyone I'm here, and you provide me with a blanket. Oh, this one's my favorite. You actually remembered?
I need 10.
It's
Are you
like
serious?
we're of one mind when it comes to sneaking away for a nap.
Wait, guys. Wait. It said I only needed 10. If it's true, I only needed 10 for a pull. We might get a pull right now, guys.
Oh, here you are.
All right, come on. I hate everything. No, I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate it all. Guys, they hurt my feelings. A 10 pull and I got nothing. On the other hand, I think I'm gonna get to at least 200. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get to a minimum of 200. So I think I can get one of these two. Otherwise, if we can get the 300, I get to choose one of the more expensive ones. One of these four I get to choose, because there's no reason to choose Chen or Wang. I already got, you know. Dude, this event is long. Now, to be honest, I am happy. We've completed, I've completed 5. So if it's 10, theoretically, I'm about halfway, right? Theoretically, just about halfway. To be honest, reading is 80% of why this takes so long. Because it is long. But also, I know there's going to be the, you know, there's going to be somewhere in the middle, we're going to have pure story. So, one of those, there's always one chapter that's pure story. And then, God, if there's 10 or 11. If there's 11, then I'm nowhere close. The thing that really worries me is, the event keeps getting, like, you know, events keep getting longer, right? And I'm worried that this is going to be, like, 10,000 years long. It's not really a stage, to be honest. Okay. But it still is a stage. It's just one of those, like, is it one of those, like, it's kind of a stage where you play, but you don't really play. Alright, guys, you think I can get the last one right now? There's no mid-story in... Wait, really?
Permission to attack granted.
I come from the
Is it because they have more
depths of the
missions they
ocean.
didn't want to do a mid-story thing?
That is enough, right?
Is that why they did it that way? They didn't want to worry about it because the...
Vermin.
You know, there's a...
I can
That's
see
kinda
their
cool.
souls. They're mine to
That's
read.
kind of a cool thing.
Is this a good spot?
Oh my, that's actually kind of cool that they did that. But 11 stages.
Good, a little closer.
Okay, so there's still the 5. So there's instead of having a beginning, middle, and end pure story
Just as
one, they
planned.
only have a beginning and end one. But dude,
Ansel,
I feel like
I'm
we're
counting
nowhere
on you
and we're
now.
just learning history right now.
you're not getting away.
Right? We're just learning history. Now, to be honest, I am very interested about, like, what happened to the sister. Because her power does seem busted. I won't lie to you.
Everyone, follow me.
Good, a little
Just being able to
closer.
erase a full word from existence, or someone's name and they're just gone forever.
Understood.
That's crazy.
Return to the abyss. Once I hurt
It's
you,
actually
you're
crazy,
not getting
like,
away.
just the concept of it is insane to me.
Even the dead can't save you.
No.
I foresaw this result earlier. A perfect victory.
Oh my god, we got what we needed. Alright, guys, Wang E1. Guys,
Oh joy.
Wang Yi-won
There's
coming
your
in.
face again, Doctor. What a great
Bunny
start
and
for the
Rope.
day.
No, Rope Bunny. Oh, no. Oh, no, bad. Wang?
The
Let's hear some
Wei-Chi
chants for Wang.
players of Yen are
Wang,
divided into
Wang,
9
Wang,
ranks.
Wang.
From the 9th clumsy
Does
defender
not sound good
rank
to say that.
to the 1st nearly divine rank. As you are now, your prowess should grant you the rank of... This is meant to denote my rank? Preposterous.
Okay. Boom. Maxed out his skill now. I also have his second skill now. And I'm gonna level him up.
Do you truly wish for me to point out all the flaws I see here?
No? I don't need you to point out my flaws. Wang, you stay away. Bad Wangs. Who wants to point out my flaws? That's kind of rude, Wang. Don't point out a person's flaws. It's just rude. Also, I need 2 more Wangs, and we max out Wang. First 6-star ever maxed out. Silver Ash was close. He was on the cusp of greatness. But to be honest, just getting his improved talent too was better, and then the CP cost doesn't matter because he fixes CP costs by himself. What's your... I would like to... Well, I don't know what your second talent is. Did I get a second talent yet? No. What is your second talent, boy? New talent. When a stone is active, for every stone in the same straight chain, all stones within that chain deal an additional 10% damage and ignore 9 resist. I have a maxed. You have a max W? Oh! I'm jelly. I'm jelly. To be honest, the big one is the talent and the attack. The DP cost is okay. And the deployment just takes forever anyways to deploy, so it doesn't matter. The deployment one doesn't matter in my head, just 'cause it's just too long. But I'm so jealous of the talent. Main target. And attach an after image to it. 15% chance to explode when affected by... Yeah. This being upgraded is kind of cool. And just, you know, 32 extra attack casually. I know mine is still, like, getting some attack, but I'm jelly. I'm jelly. Chen, I need you to console me. Look at all 3 different Chens, only on the newest one. Dawn Streak Gen. Oh, so you've maxed out everything. Yeah, I'm not even close to that. I do have her module. You know what? Oh, wait. I remember why I can't do it. I can max out her module if I ever get the trust up. This, though, this is a whole nother nightmare. I've only upgraded this one ability. But I am doing abilities slowly now. Even Haruka got a little bit. And Hoshiguma got... No, I didn't do Hoshiguma. You didn't get anything, man. Man, yeah, the only one I got even close to the max is Silver Ash. That's true. I can't do all that. I think she does have like one of the rooms. This is my closest boy. And I didn't really care about getting the last one. It would have been cool to max him out, but like 1 DP cost was not going to matter on Silver Ash. I'm already happy that I got, you know, I already got so many Wangs. Wang is pot 3. What else? Do I have anyone else that's a 6-star that has a lot? One extra on Haruka too. God, it would have been so nice to try to improve her second talent, but it was never gonna happen. Didn't get an extra Hoshiguma. Nope. Shockingly, I got one for you. It's still shocking to me. Oh, I also got one. A Chen would be really nice to get her second talent. I don't know what her second talent is because I don't think I have it yet. Oh, I can actually see what it is though. New talent obtained. To know times flow. When not taking damage, every 7 seconds Restores a random amount of HP equal to 30 to 160% of the attack and dodges the next physical attack or art attack received. That's actually pretty cool. Wait, that's pretty cool. I want that. I want to upgrade that. And this would be cool too, but the next one I think is the best one. Where'd I want that? I want it. I want it. I need one more Chen to come home. As of now, I'm just broke. There's nothing left. Yeah. W! But I do have 170 operators. Oh yeah. 170. We hit the big number, guys. But I am probably going to head to bed because I am so tired. I got to wake up tomorrow. I got to make food. I'm still hungry. I'm half-assed tempted to just grab bread and go, that's good enough for dinner. I shouldn't. But, you know, I'm in that vicinity of, like, I could just grab bread. Bread is edible. I can eat bread. I can eat bread. Maybe this is just because I'm breaking. And I'm so tired. And, like, end me. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. It's just, you know, it's sleepy. My bed, it looks so comfy. But my tummy rumbles. I just gotta go eat an innocent soul. I am bread. I'm gonna eat your cousin. I'm gonna eat some of your family. I got a whole loaf. I got a whole loaf of bread that I can eat. They're in danger.
I haven't had a day of peace ever since I picked up this grumpy hunk of scrap metal. Can you imagine what it feels like to have an old, undying geezer babbling on about the past right into your ear, day in and day out?
I already lost it.
Oh, you do?
Alright, well, good night, everyone.
Well. Yes,
please remember to like and subscribe on YouTube. Doctor. We're so close to 600. I need it. I need the 600. We're so close. We're like 580 something. I need 600. I would like to hit that. I know we're still a little bit away, but I would love to hit it. So if you don't mind helping with a little subscribe, and future people watching this video, subscribe. Just spam that button. Just go. Nyeh. Actually, don't spam it, because then you unsubscribe, subscribe. But if you wouldn't mind helping me hit 600, I would love it. But other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Enjoy whatever you're doing, and I hope W doesn't scare you in your dreams. Bye-bye!